microphone on now. I hit you with a dreadful pun just a little bit earlier. I was saying the fact that this run is also not only from the heart but from the head. So that idea that you would take on a marathon, I don't know when that came into you, whether you thought, well, this is something I love, I've got to, you know.
Well, like I said, I have done 3 marathons in the past, and it's just the whole training aspect of it is brilliant. That's what I look forward to, really, the whole build up to it all, and then the goal at the end. I had been training for I think it was last year's Limerick Marathon I was due to do, and I was up to somewhere around 20 miles, something like that, and then the accident happened, so that knocked that on the head. So then I said, after rehabilitation and stuff, and finally getting some balance back and things like that, they gave me the go ahead to go out and start doing little distances, and I said, getting somewhere now. And over the months I just said, I'm going to go back to me goal and see can I do a marathon just around Greystones on my own. Right. You know, just because there's no marathons, there's no races, everything's been cancelled. Yeah. So I just said, I'm going to do it around Greystones. I've been training around Greystones.
And you're obviously very physically fit. I don't know whether that had to be, you had to say to the doctor, look, I want to try and do this. Well,
but they knew that from day one, you know, and they said that we want to get you back running. They wanted me to go back. It's good for the head as well, like, you know. And I'm not going to deny it that I was getting down in myself about all of a sudden you're doing 20 miles and then you're doing nothing, which is, that just brings you straight back down. So with the help of physiotherapists, doctors and other people, and my family, Margaret behind me cracking the whip, and got me back going to it again. So I said, there's no marathons, but I'm getting myself back. I'm just going to do a marathon around Greystones. So then I said, sure, I'm going to do it for a cause, and I'm going to do it for Acquired Brain Injury Ireland, who have been very good to me, very, very, very helpful to me, you know, and a lot of people much worse off than me. So
well, you put out a GoFundMe page. We'll link it. You aim for 2,000. I think that's going to be there today, because I know it's about 1,950 when I had a look today. So that's fantastic. And that sort of support is obviously, there's a lot of support out there for you. It's a great thing that you're doing. I'm trying to think now that you know, I can only imagine that it was quite a journey to get from there to here, because you seem completely yourself. I'm sure there's moments when like all of us, you might be a little bit forgetful, but I don't know whether you sort of feel pretty positive now.
Physically, I'm nearly there to where I was, but like I said, some days I know people say, oh sure, I'm like that, but I wasn't like that. I'm trying to drag my arse out of the bed in the mornings and start walking around the house, and it's just lethargic. Really bad hangover. That's what it's like, and I'm not even drinking really or anything like that. You know, I like going for me pints, so I don't do that. I know nobody is at the moment, but before COVID, it was the same and all of that. So, but again, it's slow start in the mornings. It's slow to get going. Halfway through conversations and stuff, like I can just drop out and say, what were we talking about there, and stuff like that, you know. But the memory, again, if I'm mentally tired, like Margaret and the family or whatever say, don't, after 10 o'clock, don't be telling the man, because you won't remember in the morning, sort of stuff, you know, that sort of thing. And so don't annoy me either, because I got a short fuse as well. That's after happening as well. A short fuse.
I'm trying to think if there was a turning point, or whether it was a very gradual curve.
Very gradual.
Right.
Look, there's still a long way to go yet, as they're saying in the ABI, Acquired Brain Injury Ireland. They're saying there's a long way to go yet, and you know, you've got to try and learn to live with what you've got now, like, sort of, you know. So, and things were, I was lucky enough to get a very good neurologist and all that, and he said from day one, of course I knew everything, he's wrong, I knew everything, I'm going to be back running next week after the accident, you know.
But, what's his name? We should give him a shout out. I don't know if you know. We can put it in the text just to give him a shout out, because it sounds like
Tubridy, Mr. Tubridy, yes, it's Ryan Tubridy's brother.
Oh, there you go. Is he?
Yes, he is actually.
So that feeling then of kind of finally coming out of it, I mean, I don't know whether you'd give yourself a lot of kind of optimism, or whether you're just sort of still in kind of fighting mode. Yeah,
a bit of both.
Right.
A bit of both, and like I said, I've got Margaret and Faye and Emmett around me, and friends as well. Just, you know, and they do help. Right. You know, everyone's helping, but like I said, one day I'm great. I am going to run 2 marathons today, but within half an hour I could be sort of going back down again. So it's all steps and gradual things, you know.
Well, the fact that you're back working and all that, I'm hopeful that life is generally normal.
So it's only back working full time in the last couple of months or whatever. So I was out a while for it, like, you know. So, and even when I went back, like, my employer, the ESB, were absolutely brilliant for me as well. Like, you know, they're very understandable and all that, like, you know. So.
Now I know you're going to do Greystones itself. What sort of mileage are you doing, or what sort
it's going to be a marathon distance, which is 26 miles or 42k, whichever way.
So a few laps of here and there.
Yeah, but great. It's when you find out that Greystones is full of hills.
Yeah.
Full of hills. Jeez.
And houses. Don't forget all the houses.
Well, that's it. I'm like to get up the mileage as well. I was like a postman going up and down every bloody road and every. Boy, I love it. The flattest part is only for about a kilometre down there. That's what I'm not going to do.
I'm not thinking of Greystones as being.
But it is. You try and run up Farron Kelly Road or whatever you want to call it, up to the N11.
And even all the estates, when I think about it, Daltonwood and all that, they're all kind of up on hills.
Everything's hills. Yeah. But so I don't care. I'm looking forward. I wish it was tomorrow. Doing it. So it's going to be. I've another. This weekend I have to do 20 miles, and that's my peak. And then I start winding it down, and then we go and do it on the 12th.
Now I don't know whether the accident itself is something that you can talk about, or whether you feel it was just a bad day and that's it, you know.
Oh no, I can talk about it, and then sometimes when you're on your own you get too much into yourself thinking about it, you know. What if this is what psychologists and all said to me, said try and get away from this, could have happened to me, and I could have been in this, you know, whatever.
Half an hour later I could have, this wouldn't have happened and all that.
Exactly, you know, if it, you know, so it was, that can happen, so you've got to try and not let that happen, you know what I mean?
No, I know that, as I said, you're really up, you're almost at the 2000. I'm sure it'll go over that, but certainly by July 12th it'll be a great big chunk of change. That €5,000 I gave you last year for a loan, now I don't want to bring it up now.
I don't remember.
I'm just thinking, since we're talking about money and all that, I should.
I don't remember.